How's it going, YouTube? Meteors Legacy here, bringing you another video. The gameplay in the background is a 16-6 gameplay. I had to cut lots of it out because it was just too long, and even when I did it out, it was way too long. So I cut out lots of rounds. Basically, it's my highlights from this match. Like I said, I ended up going 16-6. I carried my team, and we ended up winning the game. It's super close. Ironically enough, after this happened, I ended up getting dropped the very next day. So, that's why I was kind of pissed to start off with. Anyways, this commentary is going to be about Advanced Warfare, the pros and cons of it. Of course, it's all just speculation because I haven't actually played it yet, but based on what I've seen from other YouTubers, I'm just going to try and speculate as to what's good about the game, what's going to be bad about the game. So, starting with the pros, I like what I'm seeing as far as the competitive aspect goes. It looks like it's really tailored to competitive players, and they're going to continue to cater to competitive players. For example, Hardpoint and CTF, they added those in. Obviously, most competitive gamers prefer those over Dom and Blitz and Ghost, so I'm really glad they did that. I hope that they'll continue to refine those game modes to make them more fun for competitive. Not that I don't enjoy them now, but, there's always room to improve. I like how they added movement into the game, where you have to move around more than in past Call of Duty. You're going to be jumping around and everything. It's going to require more gun skill from competitive players, as well as knowing your playstyle well. If you're a slower sort of player, you're going to want to stay back and anticipate a jump, whereas if you're more of an SMG player, you're going to want to sort of rush in and hip fire more, I would think, if someone's jumping up or moving really quickly. Because of this, I think it's also going to be a con of the game, is lots of people aren't going to be as good now as in past Call of Duties, where you can kill people not always based on gun skill, based more on timing and stuff than gun skill. I think this is going to be a very gun skill oriented Call of Duty. So, I personally can't wait for this, because lots of people end up getting kills on me that I'm better than skill-wise, but they have better timing, or better positioning, or just a better weapon. But, now that movement's more of a factor, I think I'm really going to prosper in this Call of Duty more so than in the past. Everything in this Call of Duty, with the movement and everything, I think it's really going to separate the bad from the good players, and then separate the good from the great players as far as competitive goes. So I'm really excited for that, because I think I fall at least under a good player, if not great. And yeah, so I really can't wait for the competitive aspect to come out. They're also adding League play, so that's great, I think. I love League playing Black Ops 2. It was just so much fun to try and go to Master, try and race to Master. I probably spent over a month playing League play, and that was like the only feature I played in the game, usually just because it was so fun to grind out, So I'm really glad they're bringing that back, and from what I've seen, they're going to have specific gear to what division you're in and everything, so I think that's a great idea. I think they're really going to improve upon it. Going into the pros now, I think that there's going to be a few pros, very slight compared to Ghost or anything, but the first pro that I notice is that the bullets still kill really quickly, and some people might like that. I really don't like it, because that gets rid of a lot of the gun skill aspect that I've been talking about a lot, just because the quicker you can kill someone, the less you keep your aim on them, and the less gun skill plays a factor as much as timing and luck and just first shot. In my opinion, I think they should just bring it back to the bullet power in Black Ops 2. I think that was a pretty solid, and I know it sounds like I'm catered, like I really love Black Ops 2, and I do, but I think the hit registration, everything out of the game was great, and I think they just need to keep the health the same, as opposed to in Ghost, where you could just destroy somebody in a couple of bullets. I think they should keep it more similar to Black Ops 2 than Ghost. Another con I think is going to be the pistol, the one-shot pistol. I can't remember the name of it right now, but watching other YouTubers play the game, I've seen people get almost napped with a pistol, and I know that it's only one shot in the clip and everything, but that can come in handy. Let's say you run out of ammo in a gunfight, and then the guy challenges you. Normally you'd have to reload or run away or something, but if you can switch to this pistol fast enough, it's a one-shot kill regardless of what has already occurred in the gunfight. So because of that, I think the pistol's going to be overpowered, and I think they're definitely going to have to nerf that sometime soon. Another possible OP factor is going to be the health perk that they're adding in. I don't know the name of the health perk, but from what I've seen, there's a perk in the game where it's going to take much more to kill someone, and it's only active for 5 seconds at a time. So it might not be that overpowered, but I think it's gonna be very, very, very overpowered while you have it in use, because it's just gonna take so many more bullets to kill someone. Like if you thought ballistics vests and ghosts were bad, I think this is gonna be twice as bad in that 5 seconds. Another con is gonna be that I believe the SMG and AR gap as far as gunpowder of an AR compared to gunpowder and SMG is still gonna be, the gap isn't going to be as big as in Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, just because of how quickly you die. I think it's going to be more similar to Ghost in that regard. You know, in Ghost, you could have a vector, and then you could almost instantly kill someone across map, as opposed to in Black Ops 2, you have an MSMC or something, it's going to be much harder to kill someone across map. So I think that there's not going to be as much of a gap, which worries me a little bit, but I think they'll end up fixing it. I think it'll turn out really well. And then the final con that the most important con in my opinion is going to be how the expectations for Advanced Warfare. In my opinion, this is one of the most hyped Call of Duties ever that has ever been made, just because it's a new developer. Competitors becoming bigger, Call of Duty in general is becoming bigger, so I think expectations are almost impossible to meet at this point unless Advanced Warfare really blows you out of the water. Regardless of what Advanced Warfare does, I think everyone's expectations are just too high at this point. I think it's going to be a great game, but it's not going to meet anyone's expectations just because of how hyped it was. Well, this gameplay is pretty much coming to an end at this point. We're almost on the last round. We're up 5-4 right now. I won't ruin the outcome of the next couple rounds, but it's very exciting. This commentary is pretty much over. I appreciate you guys tuning in the video. It means a lot to me. Like, comment, subscribe if you want content similar to this. And you guys have a nice day.